What's up, YouTube? So I got asked the Human League. When was it peaking their prime? I gotta probably say 81 to about 84, if I'm honest. They came out in the late 70s, but it didn't really hit. But the first jam that I remember them was Fascination. And I love their synth pop groove. I love the way they sounded. You know, I'm gonna say something that I think that this is how we'll say it. Um, I always think "Don't You Want Me" and the way they did their harmonies with their vocals, I think they had to inspire Prince's take on 1999 with the lead vocal in the background coming in back forth, especially with the synth bass lead. I think they had an impact on that, just the way they did it. It's the if you listen to the vocals and the tone, I now you can also trace it back to Sly and the Family Stone with the lead and the background, all like that. But if I'm going to say from a modern perspective, but anyway, I like their synth pop jams. Don't You Want Me was one of those songs that I couldn't get it out my system, you know. And I got a funny story about it too, because back in the day I had a crush on a girl and I lost my mind with that song and she she went upside my head because I sung it all the time. I really love that song. I love that song. I thought I liked the way it just flowed. Um Bitter song though, because it's almost like stalkerish and kind of sad and the way but it was a catchy song. I mean, it's like one of those songs I couldn't get out my system, and I really dug it. I really gravitated towards that groove. So I like their synth pop music. As I mentioned, Fascination. I love that synth edge, that grooves that they had. That's very early '80s and new wave, new romantic bop thing. They were part of the second wave of the British invasion of the '80s. They were definitely one of the mainstays, or definitely an act that definitely hit. Um, and then they kinda went it didn't really hit, and then they came back with Jam and Lewis, "Only Human," and that was a huge song for them in '86. That was huge. That brought them back. That brought them back. That was a huge song. It's still used to this day as far as commercials. Some people mainly only know 'em for that. It's crazy when I think about it, because 'cause I'm thinking, "Well, no, because there was the other side of them in the early '80s," so but they worked with Jam and Lewis. And then they came up with a song that stuck around as a classic. So, but for me, having said that, it's gonna always be that early '80s synth patch pop grooves that they did, which was probably my era of liking the Human League the most because I like the coldness of that synth pop with the vocals and then the deep voices and the tone, and it's just kind of got that type of edge to it, which worked. And I just thought that hey, that was one of those eras that I really liked that they did, and they were one of the ones that had a distinctive sound and a vibe and, catchy songs is the kinda stuff that you like, so I would definitely say that about for the Human League. I definitely like that at that particular window and everything. And again, it all depends on when people come along across an MTV era and seeing certain acts and, um, how they project what they mean, what they rep. So, but the songs that the sound and the groove and the vocals, I would definitely say 81 through 84 if I'm talking about the Human League. Definitely like that. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below. Please hit like, subscribe, work on thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like it. Hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.